Hey, what's up, everyone? I wanted to do the documentary before things get before I don't have a chance to do it anymore. So it's just a documentary on how I'm living, and just other aspects of my life that I want to present to people who are asking questions about um, what's who I hang out with and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna show you how it all started, man. This is my house, by the way, and shit. And this is my neighborhood, Riverdale. You know what I'm saying? This is where it all started, man. Alright, so time to get the video started. Yeah. First thing I want to say is this is a video about my life with my guides. For those of you who are not too certain what I'm talking about when I say guides, guides are motherfuckers that you choose to guide you, you know, as far as making decisions. You can consult with them and stuff like that. Next thing I want to say is I met these guys in some pretty scary occasions. You know, some of them came in dreams. Others came like spirits. You know what I'm saying? But I never really had a choice about most of them. And when at the onset of the whole thing, I was like scared for like weeks. You know what I'm saying? But eventually got over it, and things started becoming easier for me to handle. Next thing I want to say is that they never came to me all at once. They came on different occasions. I think some of them came at the same time. Some of them came in with me having a physical reactions to them being accepted into as a guide or as something that I wanted to be around. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them came in with me having a physical reaction. Next thing is that some of them asked to be my guides, while at other times they just came in and took charge. As I said before, there was, at the very onset of the whole thing, I didn't have a choice in it, you know what I'm saying, which was really scary, you know. And I said I was like scared for days and shit like that, but eventually things got a little bit better, and I guess they got more comfortable around me. And another thing is that some of them kind of like, gave me the option. You know, one specific one I remember was I was on a train in New York, and I got like a very negative vibe. There was a guy rolling up some weed on the train, and I got kind of scared. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this, man? You know what I'm saying? My first, how I looked at the situation at first was like, yo, does this guy know of me, and is he trying to like freak me out or something? But with that came one of these guys or potential guys, because I wasn't rolling with him at the time, or it's at the time, and we deliberated over it for days. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like a killer kind of guide, and I was really scared about having a killer guide, hanging out with a killer guide. But eventually, we made the decision to accept him in. Next thing I want to say is that I would say that they're a pretty heroic bunch of entities. From how things come to me, or how things come to me, what they do is like fight against the forces of evil, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I like them a lot, and I just kind of wanted to let people know that this is what's going on with me. Another thing I want to say is, funny story, they weren't always the way they are now. Right now, they kind of they're similar in appearance and have kind of a uniform way in how in their attire. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't always like that.
I saw cops murder somebody this morning.
Sorry, that's like a fucking ad and shit. Yeah, but it wasn't always like that. Yeah. But before this, they were different. They looked like they were from different places. Like, they were different kinds of entities. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to point out. Next thing I want to say is, right now they operate under the name Planet Guardians. They have other names, but Planet Guardians is the one that I feel like sharing right now, because it shows what they're on. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to me like talking about the whole fact that they're a heroic bunch of entities. Next thing I want to say, before they weren't as united as they are now. You know what I'm saying? They weren't. Could I say they were united? They definitely couldn't have been, because the number, it wasn't always like one number of them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's kept growing to the point where it's at right now, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay at that number. But could I say they were one unit with a common goal? I guess I could say that, but as of right now, that unity is more stressed as it's coming to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm perceiving it. The next thing I want to say is like, so now they dress kind of similar. As you can see, I'm gonna show you how a couple of them. This one right here is motherfucking Ken, and he's alerting Ro, saying that there they are. Some motherfucking guys are some motherfucking, what would I call it? Motherfuckers that they want to get rid of. And this is, what's his name? Fuck, Coca Bell. And as you can see, he's like firing a blast to like disband the bad guys. So, as I say, now they work together and trying to like defeat bad guys and shit, pretty much. But the last thing I want to say, in the early days, there was disparity in their appearance, ranging in size, form, etc. I said earlier that they weren't always sold on the idea, and it wasn't necessary to me or to, they never made it clear to me that, or apparent to me that they wanted to look one way or have like a certain look that all of them had to have, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say about that. But yeah, that's my video, and I hope y'all have a nice night, or whatever part of the world you're in. Hope you have a nice fucking rest of your day. Alright, man.